Hello, y'all. I'm Amazonian Treasures. I got a read for y'all. I'm pre-recording today. Um, Today, this is surrounded about your Empress energy. You don't have to be a feminine just to listen to this read. You can be a masculine as well. It's embodying that feminine energy. I see the seven houses on the board that's dealing with. I believe it's dealing with love, marriage, partnerships, and things like that. This is like more of a, I see different things here, more of a different work if you're concerned about that, your connection spiritually. But let me get into it first and read this card. I don't know if y'all can see it real well. My camera's not that good, but right here it says Empress, reproduce, self care, sex, moon, compassion, portal, goddess, and renewal. It says sacred places, secret time, portals of the truth and the holy divine, birthing souls to clear the lineage, karmic cycles waiting date to born a star at the holy gates. That can be an affirmation that you can say to yourself every day. To get in this energy right here. Just know that you're a sacred piece from God. And also, what I found funny, I had pulled these cards at pre-plug. I usually do that and then pull some while I'm reading. But this is Eve. It's definitely talking about yin and yang, and I on the screen, which is crazy and significant that I got this frequency of the gods, yin and yang. I got playing, but it's Eve. This is right now. We're in the energy of balancing our feminine and our masculine energy. We're being called to action. If you haven't checked it out on my YouTube, it is a video that's called Second Seal Call to Action. We're now stepping in our power. We're being called to answer these calls. We no longer can run from them. Being put in position, even if we resist or not. But we're here to gain a higher perspective, learn from these lessons, heal those traumas, understand the traumas and why we have that baggage, and to also cleanse and release that energy. And you must understand when you cleanse and release energy, that's an empty vessel. You have to pour positive things in there, even if it means changing your eating, mental thinking process out of the um, mindset. If you're not a person that, I mean, you're a person that always doubt yourself, being more optimistic about your situation no matter what you're going through. And that is very important, embodying that, pouring those affirmations back into yourself. You need to do that in order to build yourself back up, to build your mind, your physical, and your spiritual journey. But we're going to get into it. The first tarot card that I did pull out was the Nine of Wands. This could be you're a wounded warrior, of course. You have been through a lot. Different actions that you have took, probably not the best actions, or maybe you have been through some stuff and you have, proof that you have your scars and different things like that. But let me read this card right here to make it make sense to y'all. Right here, this is the Dream Catcher, the card that I have drew that one of my picture and two of the cards. But it said, if you could catch your dreams, if you could release all your fears, all boundaries that stop you from reaching your dreams, what would you do if success came knocking on your door? Would you be prepared to answer the call, or are there things or skills you could learn to make things more favorable? Now is the time to look into your dreams. It holds the key. So some of y'all are manifesting and something to come in, but maybe y'all have failed many times, and this is what has put you in a place of stagnation with this Two of Swords right here being indecisive. Um, in your head or whatnot, or what action to take. Maybe it's something that you have manifested before and then did not work. Maybe and they're asking you to embody different skills. You need to learn different skills to get to that place that you need to, because not things are not just handed to you. You have to put in the work, and God will bless you and he'll do the work, do his part on your end, but you have to be willing to accept to do your part. And I also see that some of y'all could be philosophers, probably a fire sign, in the sense that you don't have to be a fire sign, but in that action of sending your authority, embodying that masculine energy at this point. Some of y'all could be readers, writers, it could be artists, different things like that. You could do something that's outdoors with agriculture. I see that as well. And I feel like you need guidance on the next step to take with making your dream come true, like whatever you're trying to build. And down here clarifying it with the lineage as well. This is something that is embodying your lineage. Y'all have did this for many years, but it's like they're passing you the baton with the 9 of Wands. They have everybody has had a shot at this and they did their part, but now the baton is passing to you. Yes, you're gonna have some hiccups and some bumps along the way, but this is something that is in your lineage that you're destined to do. And going back to those Two of Swords, some of y'all are in true spaces in your mind with swords dealing with the mental or whatever about speaking about something, or even just thoughts in your head. You're indecisive about which way to go, or even if this is just action on where the actions you're trying to take to get to something that is supposed to be about your lineage. They're calling us to action. So whatever is in your lineage, whatever they want you to build, you're in two headspaces with it. This water is still at the back of this card. You're just like it. You're hoping if you stay still long enough, a decision will be made for you. But at this time, you got to take out the blindfold. You cannot just not pay attention to it, because they're gonna keep picking at your spirit, your mental. You're gonna keep having thoughts about this and what the steps to take next. You have to move and make a decision. Um, like it's in between the 9 of Wands and the 10 of Wands. You can go down the 9 of Wands path, going through those things that you need to do. It's going to be hard. Nobody said that our journey for us to clear our lineage or to build something for our lineage is going to be easy. But you will rather be in the 9 of Wands instead of keep on carrying burdens and stuff, or keep on thinking about it but not really move your feet or dragging your feet about it. I see that you really don't want to make a decision, but I feel like if you made a decision with the 10 of Wands, also depleting that, as you can balance all of these things that are being asked of you. Yes, your journey may be hard. You might have to do a little more than the rest of everybody, but you will be able to balance all these with the passions, your actions, anything that you want to do, your heart's desire, whatever way you want to go. You will be able to keep your head down and keep being focused and keep pushing through. And there's another some more things that is equated in this as well with the this ruin right here. O could be significant. I hope I don't crucify this word. Othea, ancestral, and it means inherited properties, genetics. It's inherited properties or possessions, house or home. Maybe you're trying to build something, you're trying to build, and don't just think about home as being like a physical home, your vessel, your mental state, your stability, anything that is inherited to you. This is something that belongs to you. This is what you deserve in your life. This is what your life path consists of. Yes, it's going to be hard. The journey is going to be hard, but the rewards that you receive at the end is a blessing. And you're Enneagram type 7. These are key behaviors that you need to pay attention to, because you could be in this energy that tell you or you're on the positive or the negative side, just looking at your energetic portion about your behavior, your values, and things like this. This goes into the therapy segment, having certain core values and knowing that could be the setting foundation for what you need to base everything on and build from there. Right here, Enneagram 7, and that could also deal with the seventh house, partnerships, love, marriage, different things like that. And then completion, like just completing something. Maybe you're a person that drag your feet about completing things. It's time to get up and do what is necessary. The Enneagram type 7 is the enthusiast. The security is being in a good state of mind. You're observant, intentional, able to sit with their uncomfortable emotions. This is being able to address those those feelings and things that are uncomfortable, maybe actions that you have been sitting still on, you don't want to definitely take that. It's time to get up and move your feet. Stress is this how you know you're out of balance. You're overly wanting to be a perfectionist, overly critical, and self-righteous. These are key factors that you need to stay away from. Yes, I see, maybe like I said at the beginning, you might have did this project, try to manifest this thing over and over again, and it has not been working. They are asking you some skills and something that they're trying to get you to see before you come. And this tool of source also can mean as like a blockage. There can be a blockage with your communication. They might need you to build a more spiritual connection with source so that you can be able to be in a settled state mind so you can hear the guidance that they're communicating with you. And also I got songs down here, so these songs could be significant to you. They could have been talking to you through music and different things like that. um and two, to raise your frequency is blocked, or your chakras is blocked, and I feel like maybe it's your heart chakra, your passions. You need to be more open and have empathy, and even with yourself when it comes to building these projects. Nobody became a millionaire overnight, you understand? I mean, even though we would like that, but sometimes you have to put in the work. Sometimes God make miracles happen to give you a little oomph, you know what I'm saying? But you have to definitely put in the work. But your challenges that you might face, things that you notice that you should be working on to get to that security, what I was saying I had mentioned. The challenges is being impulsive or irresponsible, unrealistic, impatient, scattered, insensitive, and undisciplined. These are things that you need to be working on. Maybe because these projects didn't take place, they didn't go the way that you wanted to because you were impulsive. Maybe you were trying to hurry up and wanted results. That comes into being impatient. You need to work on your patience. Be gentle with yourself while you are healing and even going to build these projects and stuff, because it wasn't an easy journey. Be very gentle with yourself with your steps. Look at your accomplishments and see that you have made it from this point to that point. Always reward yourself. Always know that any step is a good step. Even if it's a baby step, it's always good to going into the right direction. Maybe you were irresponsible. Maybe you didn't balance things, and it goes with being undisciplined. Maybe it's some skills that you need to pick up. Being more organized. Freeing your mind, taking that time to free your mind, having that free time to unwind and understand your emotions and the things that are going on around you. Being scattered minded as well. That's when I said being in two minds. You need to um stick to a plan. Excuse me, DJ, can you be quiet, baby? I'm recording. But being scattered mind, not knowing which direction, that comes with practicing with how to solve a problem. I'm in school, and that's a portion that we look at on the, like, it's on the psychology like type of portion of it. Being making the decision, taking those steps, like seeing what the problem is. Making plan A, B, and C just in case that don't fail. Always having a backup plan. Just know how to flow with the energies. You know what I'm saying? The key desires, seven desires: freedom, contentment, and having their needs fulfilled. Okay, if you want to sit in that good energy where you're relaxed and things like that. And two, also I see asking for help, seeking help also can get things to be easy. You want to carry all these things by yourself, but sometimes that's where the seven house of partnerships, you know, getting together with people that might can show you a way to make things different. Like that's why I was saying the skills, picking up different skills and stuff like that. Maybe God is sending you certain helpful people in your life in order for you to learn these qualities, to embody it, to move to the next step, so you won't be indecisive. And you need to be praying to God to have an open communication line with Him. But your key fears, seven fears: being in emotional, physical, or mental pain, or being deprived. Okay, see, that's where that mind mentality come in. Yes, you have felt this. A lot of people that have been successful at anything. I don't care if it's relationship, partnership, building, anything. They had to fail a couple of times to understand what doesn't work. That's the thing. That's where the lessons come in. Understanding what doesn't work and what do you take away from that to build up what you're trying to build. Even if that's yourself, you got to learn, understand this, and you got to be able to sit with your emotional pain, like different things like that, to understand what is going on around you so you can go to that next stage and how to solve it. That's why I said that comes with the plan to understand yourself. That goes with everyday life. And core values, these are the things that I was talking about having. This is something that you probably enjoy. This is something that is embodying you: pleasure, your independence, friendship, enjoyable opportunities, variety or experience, being optimistic, sense of adventure. Some of these can work against you as well, like with your independent state. Like I said, these are core values. They can work against you or work for you. Being independent does not mean that you don't accept anybody help. Friendships, making sure you're around the right energies. Enjoyable opportunities, make sure that you're not acting impulsive and just jumping to these opportunities because they sound good. A variety of experiences, like I said, getting with the right energies, like-minded people, and to understand, to develop skills to better yourself. Being optimistic even if you're down and out, and like I said, being in that lack mentality mind. You are optimistic about your position in life, and understanding that a baby step is a step towards healing. Period. It doesn't matter where you're at. Everybody's journey is different. And a sense of adventure that goes with being not being disciplined. You can play later. You need to work now and get these things done. Okay, right here. This is Whitney Houston song. I have nothing, and like I said, this energy could be that you feel like you don't have anything, but you definitely are. You just feel like you don't have anybody around you. Maybe you don't feel like you have the support and stuff like that. But maybe you are closing things off because you're very secretive person. This says secrets, or this is something that is gonna transpire. What I'm about to say in a minute. It says, share my life, take me for what I am, cause I'll never change all my colors for you. Take my love, I'll never ask for too much. Just all that you are and everything that you do. I don't really need to look very much further. I don't want to have to go where you don't follow. I won't hold it back again. This passion inside can't run from myself. There's nowhere to hide. Don't make me close one more door. I don't want to hurt anymore. Stay in my arms if you dare, or must I imagine you dare? Also, this with this tarot card right here with the Page of Cups, this could be a message of concern. This could be about dreams and stuff like that. And this is also where I feel like Spirit or God is telling you to um, pretty much share his word, let him invite him in. He is showing you through dream messages and stuff like that. You have a secret path, and God is trying to show you where to go. Your path and journey is not like everybody else's. Like I said, you are anointed. You have I feel like you have a lot of dreams, and it has been telling you a lot of stuff, and but you have not been really paying attention to it, or maybe because of past actions that has happened, this situation might look like this from the past, and you just trying to be cautious and stuff like that. You don't want to take those steps further. Maybe it looks weird from your standpoint, but you need to be optimistic. But I'm gonna read it again. It says, share my life. Just look at it from a spirit standpoint. And it's almost like as you responding, you feel like you have nothing, but you have people in your corner. You need to be open to receive this help and different things like this, even from your spirit team. You develop a more spiritual, in tune relationship with God. He says, share my life, take me for what I am, because I'll never change all my colors for you. He will remain the same when no one else will. It said, take my love, I'll never ask for too much. Just all that you are and everything that you do. And this might be a response to you if you accept, I don't really need to look very much further. I don't want to have to go where you don't follow. I won't hold it back again. This passion inside can't run for myself. You can't keep running from yourself. You have to face your fears. That's the thing. Fear is an illusion. It only holds you back from stepping into the next phase that you need to. Fear is designed to hold you still and hold you stagnant. That's why you're in two minds. Where was I? I won't hold it back. This passionate side, something you're passionate about, even if it's a lover, even if it's a partnership, building something from your lineage, it's burning inside. You feel it. You have a desire for this. God is showing you and guiding you, even through music. Listen carefully and in dreams, frequencies, different things, communication lines, and just the surrounding things that he's showing you. He's been dropping little hints and keys and different things like that. It said, I won't hold it back again. This passionate side can't run for myself. Like I said, look at my video, a call to action. He's calling us to action. There's nowhere to hide. It said, don't make me close one more door. You're afraid to step from that past energy that you were in to go into the new phase. Sometimes what's scary to us might be the very thing that we need to move forward. We fear the unknown as a human being. But it said, I don't want to hurt anymore. You feel like if you take this step that it will be a bad decision. If you just think about it and sit with your thoughts and just eliminate certain things that does not seem favorable. If it doesn't have a positive outcome, maybe you should eliminate that type of action or this type of plan to get to where you need to be. Get around like-minded people. It said, I don't want to hurt anymore. Stay in my arms if you dare, or must I imagine you dare? Like I said, you don't want to be so far. focus on what you can do and that you don't accept spirit help, they're with open arms asking you to, take their arms and their help. But you have to be willing and accept it, and you have to see through it. And right in the middle it says path. They're communicating with you. Like I said, the two of swords with this frequency card and the path card right here. It's trying to tell you which way to go. But you have to have an open heart to hear spirit. You have to have that loving energy, like that empress energy, that feminine energy, empathy, compassion. You might need to embody self-care to get yourself back on port. And like I said, it's portals. They're trying to push you to jump into another phase of your life, but you are fearful of the unknown. They want you to get into your feminine energy to be able to give that love out, to have that passion. Your heart space being blocked out will block off your creative aspects of you, as far as putting that love and passion, actually wanting to do it and being driven to do it. That is going to give you that extra strength, because this is something that you feel passionate about. Anything that you're passionate about, you're going to pursue it with full heart and step forward. DJ, hush, baby. But they're just asking you for the right effort. I don't know if you can see it. Let me see if I go against it. It's still not doing good. They're asking you for the right effort to move in a path. They're just asking you to pick a direction and stick to it, not just weigh out the pros and the cons. And right here, the next card that I have is the Chariot. There, like I said, the shadow and light aspect of you, with the shadow, with the shadow and the light aspect right here. And moving forward, this is standing still, but you have to put in the actions. Like I said, with that 10 of Wands, you're going to be able to balance all the endeavors that you're passionate about, but you have to be patient. Nothing happens overnight. Be gentle with yourself. One step is any good step. They just want you to act. They just want forward movement from you. And also, you are a star seed. You have a destiny that is written in the stars, but you're blocking your own self because you have to embody this energy. Maybe you worry about other things that are going on, and surrounding around you. With this card right here, it says "Tank, you don't know," and right here it said, "If only you knew how much I do love you, then you wouldn't be tripping about my niggas. You wouldn't be tripping about these bitches. But you don't know, you don't know, you don't know." And I'm gonna skip over there. It said, "Baby, you don't know, you don't know. You just don't know what it's gonna take for you to know you're the only one I want around. What it's gonna take for you to know you're the only one that it holds me down. Girl, you don't know that I know you should know." Like I said, spirit is pretty much telling you you don't know your worth. You really don't know the secret path that we have aligned for you. We just need you to put in the right effort, move your feet. That's all spirit asks us to do, is do our part. You don't really know how much they love you and how much they have protected you and how much they have been keeping an eye on you and making sure that you're going down the right path and making the right efforts. But sometimes we are our own worst enemy. Right here with this is a bird's eye view. This is having a higher perspective from being in the lap mentality. You feel like people have left you out in the cold and stuff like that. Your heart space is about maybe you need to let go and have forgiveness. You feel shut out. Probably just like maybe you feel like spirit has not heard you. Maybe because you're going through these things. These are things that are put in place for us to go, how can I say, to build ourselves, to get that strength. And you think about it, most of the events that has occurred in your life, if you never went through those events, you would have never been as strong as you are today. But going back to the Chariot card, I forgot to read this one. It said vibration. Nothing rests, everything moves, everything vibrates. Pretty much they're just asking you to move your feet. They're trying to put you in a higher frequency so you can manifest and bring in those things that you desire, for you to get on the right path, for you to build this, your job, your career, your workspace, this occupation, your love life, your passions, your empress energy. And this is even being around your children and different things like that. They're trying to get you to be optimistic. Get out of this lack mentality of not having enough. That's what that Whitney Houston song said, "I have nothing." You keep thinking that you have nothing, then that's what you're manifesting. Your thoughts are very positive. And that's what they're saying too. Use higher perspective when you're thinking, when you're manifesting and stuff like that. Um Everybody always think like, oh, I don't have enough, but you're not thinking of like, oh, I have a roof over my head, I got some food to eat. You're not grateful for the little things that you have. And that's why spirit does not bring stuff in. He's asked you to do the work. You got to understand that one step is still better than any step. Like I said, be gentle with yourself. And they're just trying to give you a higher perspective on the path that they're trying to take you through. It's not meant for everybody to go down. It's not meant for everybody to know. They're trying to commune with you and tell you where you need to go. They want you to catch your dreams. What if success came knocking to your door right now? Would you be prepared for it? What if that love or that partnership came knocking to your door? What if you had the opportunity came? Would you be prepared for it? Have you built yourself up, healed up these things, learned these skills to build yourself up in order to be put in the position to take these opportunities? Sometimes we're not put in the position to take these opportunities because we're not putting in the work. Think about it. You got to set yourself up to be a winner. You got to have a billionaire mindset. You would like, say for instance, you want to be a billionaire. You have to think like them. You have to switch up yourself. No, nobody got nowhere without any hard work. Nothing is going to be handed to you. Now they're telling you to, they're calling the actions. It's time for us to build. And it doesn't matter what you're doing, anything that you're constructing, you will have enough to build it. And that even look like if you're trying to build a house right now, you want to build a house or something, you will have all the wood. You will have all the wood. And I noticed something too with the 9 of Wands up there. You have one stick right there, but you see all those other sticks right there. Yeah, you done helped build a lot of people empires and different things like that. You have gave instructions, but now God is telling you to put in that self-care to build up your empire. It's time to move. Don't sit in illusions thinking that wow, the ill come to me if I just, keep on praying. You have to put in the work. Put that empathy and pray with good intentions. You can't just pray and be like, oh yeah, God gonna send it to me. Pray from the in depths of your heart. If this is something you desire, don't just pray for anything. Like some things you might think that you need is not even really that important. But if this is something about building your lineage, you're a very powerful person. You have that energy to build your lineage, but you have to be patient. You have to be gentle with yourself, with your healing, your actions, your move, being disciplined, embodying those energies to move forward. They're asking you to move. They got the key to you, but you can't unlock that door unless you do those things, embody those skills. And this is the end of my segment. I am Amazonia Treasures. Hope y'all keep growing in spirit and take this embody this energy and build it upon yourself. Pray to your spirit team that they give you understanding. Listen to music frequencies to heal yourself as well, to unblock those blockages as well. And y'all be better than y'all was yesterday. Always make yourself better than you was yesterday. Learn something new every day. Put different type of energy in you every day. Positive energy, affirmations. And like I said, y'all be better than you was yesterday. And I'll catch y'all next time.